Welcome to Ancient Echoes 2025. Long ago, in a world where gods walked among mortals, one man stood above them all, Hercules. Son of Zeus, born with immense strength, Hercules was condemned to atone for his past by completing 12 impossible labors. These weren't just physical feats, they were spiritual trials. First, he faced the Nemean lion, a beast with impenetrable skin. Hercules strangled it with his bare hands, then wore its pelt as armor. He next battled the multi-headed Hydra, each severed head growing back in twos. With fire and sword, he conquered it. From capturing the golden hind of Artemis to cleaning the Augean stables in a single day, each labor pushed him further. His final task? Descending into the underworld to bring back Cerberus, the three-headed guard dog of Hades. He returned not just victorious, but transformed. These weren't punishments. They were the path to greatness. Far from Greece, another tale unfolded. A war waged for 10 years between Troy and the Greeks. But it was not brute force that ended it. It was cunning. The Greeks left behind a massive wooden horse, seemingly a peace offering. The Trojans, believing victory was theirs, brought it inside their gates. But at nightfall, Greek soldiers hidden within emerged and opened the city's gates. Troy fell in flames by morning. The Trojan horse became a symbol of deception, how cleverness can change the course of history. And from the ashes of Troy's fall rose another epic, the journey of Odysseus. A hero of war, he yearned to return to his home in Ithaca. But his voyage would stretch 10 long years. He faced the Cyclops Polyphemus, whom he blinded with wit and fire. He sailed past the Sirens, whose haunting songs lured men to their doom. He defied the wrath of Poseidon, braved the whirlpool Charybdis, and the monster Scylla. His crew perished, but Odysseus endured, not through strength alone, but through cleverness, patience, and undying hope. In the frost-bitten lands of the north, thunder echoed across the sky. Thor, the god of strength, wielded Mjolnir, his enchanted hammer. By his side Loki, the trickster, unpredictable and clever. They traveled realms, fought frost giants, and unraveled plots of gods and monsters. Their bond was complex brothers not by blood, but by fate. Loki's mischief often clashed with Thor's honor, but their tales shaped the legends of Asgard. Their story is one of power, betrayal, and the fragile thread of loyalty. Traveling back through time, the Egyptians believed in a world born from silence and water. From the primordial sea emerged Adam, the first god, who created Shu, the air, and Tefnut, the moisture. They birthed the world sky, earth, and all living things. Egyptian mythology wasn't just religion. It was a guide to life and death. From Osiris, the god of the afterlife, to Isis, the mother of magic. These deities ruled over a civilization that shaped the ancient world with knowledge, architecture, and spiritual wisdom. And beneath the ocean's surface, legend speaks of a powerful kingdom, Atlantis. A utopia of knowledge, wealth, and technology. Its people grew arrogant, challenging the gods. As punishment, Atlantis was swallowed by the sea in a single day and night. Whether real or imagined, its legacy persists. Atlantis warns us of what happens when pride overshadows balance. A city lost, a dream drowned. Further east, in the cradle of Mesopotamia, King Gilgamesh ruled. 2/3 god and 1/3 man, he sought meaning beyond the glory of his throne. He mourned the death of his friend Enkidu and feared his own mortality. His journey for eternal life led him across oceans and deserts, to immortal beings and ancient truths. But in the end, he returned home not with immortality, but wisdom. The Epic of Gilgamesh is not just a story of kings. It has the world as oldest tale of humanity, as search for purpose. Meanwhile, in a quiet village, a woman named Pandora opened a box she was told never to touch. Out spilled sorrow, disease, envy, every form of suffering. But as the box emptied, one thing remained: hope. A fragile gift, a reminder that even in chaos, there is a light. Pandora's story teaches us that curiosity can bring ruin, but hope always survives. In Crete, a labyrinth twisted beneath the palace, hiding a terrible creature, the Minotaur. Half man, half bull, it devoured all who entered. Theseus, a brave prince, volunteered to face it. With a sword and a ball of thread, he entered the maze. He fought, killed the beast, and retraced his steps to freedom. It has more than a story of bravery. It has a lesson in using wisdom to overcome darkness. And finally, in defiance of the gods, Prometheus stole fire from Olympus and gave it to humanity. With it, mankind cooked food, forged tools, survived the cold. Zeus punished him, chaining him to a rock where an eagle devoured his liver daily. Yet Prometheus never begged forgiveness. His sacrifice lit the world. He is the symbol of rebellion, of knowledge paid for in pain. These legends, passed down through firelight and scrolls, remind us who we are and who we can become. They echo through time eternal, powerful, and deeply human.